Hello everyone, I'm Duke James, this is Genoa. It's been a little bit of time, so I think I'm going to do like a series so far recap. This is the Genoa campaign, where we're taking trade provinces. We're limited to only taking provinces with hard-coded trade modifiers in them, except there's a couple of cases where I didn't do that. Special cases like Canacle, where I get a trade modifier from controlling the Bosphorus, and then my cores also I took back. I had some cores over here, and then there's a couple islands, but 99% of the provinces have trade modifiers. Yeah, so it's 1534. This is the provinces that we own in Europe. I took Cherson from Crimea, so I have all of the provinces in the Black Sea, in the Aegean. I believe I have... Actually, those are the only two that I have totally, I think. Yeah, because I don't own this province from Sicily, so I need that province in the Barbary Coast node. I think I have all of the provinces in the Maghreb, because there's not that many. There's only 4. I have all of those provinces. So the Maghreb, I think the West Mediterranean as well, the Aegean and the Black Sea, I have complete control over those trade provinces. I need a couple in the Tyrrhenian, Naples and Pisa. Problem with Pisa is they've been in the Empire, but the Florentines are the Emperor, which means that they were never going to leave as long as Florence remains the Emperor. So I could probably take that, actually. It does only have 8 development. I just have to fight Florence. And that would just leave Naples in the Tyrrhenian that I need. We have started colonizing. I have 2 colonial nations, Haiti and Brazil. Brazil seems to be the only one that's actually colonizing. Haiti's just going to let Portugal take their land. I am giving them ducats, so they should be colonizing. I'm going to have a colonial nation in colonial Central America soon. And then I'm going to get another colonial nation up in colonial Mexico soon as well. I'll take those 3 territories. Getting one over here as well, and then another, what is that, a 5th one in Cuba. So I have colonial Colombia and too many C's. Colonial Cuba, colonial Colombia. I'll have those done soon as well. Say that stuff 5 times fast. Okay, so and then we also have 2 provinces in Africa. These 2 are done. Then I'm at Cape so far. So I'm making my way to India. Cape is almost complete. Once I get over here, then I can start conquering native Africans, and then that'll boost our speed at which we can get to India, so it shouldn't be too long before we get there. Then we have Aegean as a vassal, because I can't take provinces down here that don't have trade modifiers. So I've taken Aegean as a vassal to take that land and help give me control of the Guinea coast, because I need that and the Niger River, unless I want to go through Brazil, which is an option. But I'm thinking I'd like to keep possibly going through the Guinea coast and Niger River open, so I'm going to try to take some territory down here. Not a lot. I don't want to get them into a coalition because that's really annoying when you're fighting India, and then these guys will join a coalition, so I don't want to do too much. Our capital has 95 development. It has a level 4 center of trade, a level 3 center of production. It has 379,000 urban pops, which makes it the largest city on the subcontinent, beating out Paris. Suck it, France. Actually, no, they have the largest city on the continent. Damn it. I hate the French. Why is Paris always the best city? Their urban gravity is actually 331,000. They have 440,000 pops. So it would be possible to get in there and loot that province once, and you probably kill a lot of people. Because my urban gravity is higher than my urban population. So I think a lot of these people would die because they're so far over their urban gravity. And it would take them a while to get back. But France is my ally, so I can't do that. The second best city that we have is probably actually Constantinople. Just a level 2 center of production, level 3 center of trade. 253 urban pop. Then there's Provenza, which is the third with 56 development. Level 3 center of trade, production. Where's the people? Only 111,000 urban pop. Urban gravity is 235,000, so that's going to slowly creep up. Not a lot of urban production. They are making... It's increasing by 3.3 a year, which is a lot. So that should actually get to a tier 3 pretty soon. Speaking of tiers, we have tier 2 silk and naval supplies. I'm going to try to get tier 3 silk and tier 1 first, jewelry. Because a lot of my provinces have metalwork. And then there's Palermo, which is probably the 4th best. Although we just conquered Dumiat. Palermo's actually better than that, though. Dumiat only has 68,000. And a level 1 center of trade. I am building a warehouse, so I'm going to try to get a center of production, Palermo. Dumiat, we just conquered, has a level 3 center of production. Some jewelry. It doesn't have a trade modifier. Wait, no, it does. It's a level 2 trade. This province actually was saved from a lot of looting, so it's pretty much intact for the most part. Still has a level 2 warehouse, level 3 production and trade buildings. Probably gonna have to build some ports, so I can get that autonomy down. Halkidiki has level 2 production, level 2 center of trade. Kaffa I've kind of ignored, though they do have level 2 centers. I think that's like the top tier provinces. Everything else is kind of below 30, really. Lisbon I just conquered, so I'm coring it. It's pretty much thoroughly destroyed, so I'm going to have to do a lot of building here, which is something that you should definitely do because it has two trade modifiers, which is, I think it's one of the only few provinces in the game with 2 trade modifiers, which makes it really strong. I think there's one in China, and then Provenza and Lisbon. I'm not entirely sure on that, though, but I think China has 1 or 2 possible provinces with 2 trade modifiers, although I'm not entirely sure, as I said. There's a development map mode I could look at. This province has 33 developments. Level 3 center of trade, level 1 center of production. Haven't really put much ducats in this province. Should probably do that. Alexandria. Level 2 trade, level 1 Tunis. Has 32 development, level 2 centers. Algiers, level 1 centers. It's pretty much the provinces. Autonomy. I have a capital in Constantinople. That was there. It starts with 1. There's a level 1. So I have 2 capitals, 1 in Liguria, 1 in Constantinople. A lot of these provinces have bad autonomy because they don't have trade wharfs. Actually, looks like most of the provinces do have trade wharfs. They just have bad autonomy. There's tribals in this province. That's why that province isn't good. It's mostly communication efficiency. Like this province has level 0 ports. Anyway, I pretty much steered clear of the Adriatic because I'm not going to collect there, so don't really want that aggressive expansion if I'm not going to collect there. The goal isn't to get every trade modifier province in the world. It's pretty much to get the useful ones in Europe and then make my way to India and control that trade, bring that trade back, and then just dominate trade. I'm thinking like I want to make 250 ducats a month by like 1650. And then like 500 ducats from trade, something like that. I just made those numbers up, but around there. We are allied with France, Milan, Muscovy for some reason. Although Muscovy kind of sucks, so I'm not sure why I'm allied to them. They're losing to Lithuania. Should ally Lithuania. Let's see. We are duelists. Which gives national unrest, missionary strength, which is kind of worthless because I'm also tolerant. Yearly army tradition, negative. Tolerance of heretics, dip rep, admin tech cost. Really want to rival the Mamluks so I can keep taking ducats from them. Imagine they don't have an army still. Thinking of any other map modes? Yep, so that's pretty much the series so far. Just taking trade modifier provinces and dominating trade. We dominate all of these nodes. Almost takes up the entire screen. Just the Caucasus we do not dominate. Because a lot of those provinces are inland. Silk Road inland provinces that I can't get to. I can't get to any of these provinces. So probably won't dominate that, although I do have 15% without actually having a single province in that node. So that's nice. So yeah, pretty much making 60 ducats a month, building stuff, taking provinces, going to India, gonna pull that trade back to the Mediterranean. And that is the series so far. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.